outside the hotel. This is Candywood. We are going to try some. Tourist. Everyone's like, why is he filming? So apparently this is what, Situ? Like a fairy floss?
Yeah, something similar.
Let's have it. I'll just stand back a little bit because the tourism thing is shocking for some. Thank you, sir. All right. And by the way, this is where we're staying. The drive yesterday, was it not a stress out? Now let me try this. Oh my god. That is like smoky and milky and sugary and kind of donutty all at the same time. There we go, guys. And eating the egg roti. And what's it do? You're on camera. The veggie roti. Very nice, very nice. So as per every, well, not every, but maybe half of the destinations, you know, the planning situation, all of this was planned over an 8-month period of time. So it was back and forth with the docs and, you know, the tickets and the where are we going and what are we doing. However, one night in an area is just not enough. So driving into Anuradhapura, obviously the sun is going down. So we left Colombo and get in the car, and as we're driving this 8-hour drive, which obviously says on Google Maps it's about 4, but then you've got to double your travel time. So driving into Anuradhapura, quite scary. And when you walk in to Seven Rich, you have a beautiful garden. And our rooms over there. It's just a lovely, lovely atmosphere. And this is why we're showing you the next morning and obviously the next day. No point in filming driving in the car for hours and hours and hours. Yeah, he wasn't ready. Of course.
So now this is my
you know, you can. Right. Now we're around the corner, secretly putting on our sarongs.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, you must have stepped in bird shit or something.
Today we are going to the Ruwanwelisaya, the biggest stupa we can find in Sri Lanka. We were supposed to wear long and covering clothing, but today it's so hot. So guys, from Colombo to like Anuradhapura, we took like 7 hours for the drive. Actually, it was so long, we were like exhausted. We were like planning to go to Ruwanwelisaya the next day. So,
I'm sorry, what?
it is called the Ruwanwelisaya.
Thank you.
He can pronounce all these French words and everything, but he can't pronounce Ruwanwelisaya. So However, we are now at Ruwanwelisaya. I also can't say.
Now you can't say it. Go wash.
Yeah, there's a tap only.
But you can put that on first. Oh. Okay, crisis time. Situ's having a good day today, aren't you?
Really good. But to like enter the temple, we have to cover ourselves. Phil, he got a piece of white cloth so he can just wrap around it. And then for me, like I have my sarong, so like I'm going to wear it. So Philip have all these angles, like bad angles of me recorded. So
it's hot. It's hot, and he's bothered. But it's okay. It's all good. I'm here as an Australian, and I stand out like dog's balls. Clearly, with the sunnies on, and the white outfit, and the white skin. So, what we're doing is we are at a temple and some ancient ruins in ARUNADAPURA. And I can never say these names properly, but at least I try. So Situ's still putting his sarong on. It's probably a little bit R-rated, so I'm just gonna keep filming myself. I'm gonna go for a little bit of a walk. I'm sure he's gonna be all right. There. I'm gonna have a quick look at what we can see so far. Just wow. So we will take you through, and I assume that I may be able to film. Like Situ keeps asking me, what would you do if you were here alone? Well, what I would do is probably get into lots of trouble. I'd just keep walking, I'd just keep entering, I'd just probably keep drinking and eating and all sorts of things before I was told off. That's how I usually travel, rather than looking for the rules previously. But yeah, we'll go in a second. Situ, could you tell us where we are?
So we are now in like Ruwanwelisaya, and we are just still trying to find the way.
This is male.
I think that's
Oh, okay. I'm trying to obey the rules.
those people just did that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I think it's pretty fair to say there's incense burning and the place smells beautiful. And then if we look over here, just amazing.
Go like inside, we have.
Ah, got you. So this is just the grounds, yes?
Yeah.
Ancient ruins everywhere. As we walk through, I call the cats at home Pussy Palace. Wow, this is Monkey Palace. Look at these guys. Just wow. Oh, and there's a dog as well. We live with nature in Sri Lanka, don't we?
Yes.
We live with nature, which is just amazing.
27 stories or something there.
So this part is
I'm
what?
not sure. So like this one, they had like several stories.
Right.
But then like it collapsed. The ground floor was like I think built with the stone pillars, and then they had like wooden pillars on top.
Interesting. And if we can get a glimpse of that through the trees here. I'm not going to walk on the grass because God knows what's allowed and what's not. But everything's dripping. Again. Oh, it's closed. Okay. Ah, here we go, guys. We've got like another lotus situation. So the chapter house, King. It is believed to have been built of wood. It's said to have 7 floors, like you said, Situ. Well, at first last renovated this place in the 16 stone pillars found in this place belong to that period. So 1600 stone pillars. Amazing. And I thought the history in Berlin and places like that was you know, from the 1940s and 1950s and 1980s. But we are talking a chapter in time that stands still. That is just fascinating.
How many pillars? 1,600.
1,600. So we're closed here today, as you can see. But
That side thing, how it was, they have like a replica or something, just to show how it was back then.
I see. Oh, like
That one in the middle.
with the green roof.
Yeah.
So that'd be like sort of a replica.
Yeah.
We're talking. I find it fascinating that these bricks are from 5,000 years ago, and
These bricks, I don't think so.
oh,
Maybe.
they look like they are. And I like to touch things like that because that takes me back in time.
This was consisted of, I think, 7-story building. It was fabulous. Actually, this was made 1,000 years ago with all these stone pillars around. I think they have like hundreds of stone pillars around it, and it was amazing. The carvings and everything, the hard work those people put into these things, even 1,000 years ago, without all these machines. Sometimes I can't even imagine how they did it.
I'm fascinated by history. That'd be thanks to my mum, obviously, who does scrapbooks and, you know, obsessed with history herself. I moved more to geography and, you know, studying the world and where I am on the planet and who else here lives with me. But the history in Anuradhapura, unbelievable. And as I keep saying, I thought it was, you know, European, you know, 500-year-old this, 200-year-old that, well, and also in Australia, but thousands of years old. Again, things that have fallen down have been left behind and are thousands and thousands of years old. Amazing. And the carvings, yeah. It's like visiting a cemetery, isn't it, Situ? How long has it been since you've been here?
I think it's been nearly 6 years.
6 years or so?
Yeah, 6 years.
Would this be a lotus?
Yeah.
Yep, I got that right, guys.
Something like a lotus in a pocket.
Fantastic. Exciting times, guys, exciting times. Hello, puppy.
Before we go into the main place, I have to sneeze. We call this area the sacred city for a reason, because all these religious monuments are located in this area. So this is the main place. We have this Bodhi Tree, which was actually came to Sri Lanka from India.
Now, is this a replica of some sort?
We have several like around, but the real one is like in the middle.
Yeah, okay. Fantastic. Let's just go through security and...
Hey, even we don't hurt.
So we're in. We just did the shoes off thing. ARUNADAPURA and the ruins that are part of this place. Amazing. Oh, I've definitely just stepped in some mouldy mud. There we go. Where are you from? How much money have you got? What would you like? It's okay. I keep walking because sometimes I get stuck with them and sometimes Situ gets stuck with them. If one of us wave the other one down, it works. Same with buying a sarong or something like that. He's giving me the hand, stand back, stand back. Because it was only 600 rupees for him, and for me it would have been 1600. We have some more beautiful things. That's alright.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
We don't need to do that. That'll be lunchtime. Aren't they gorgeous? Situ wants to take this home, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably I can.
And put it in the garden.
And then this is the moonstone. It just like represents something.
Oh my god. You know what?
You can't turn the back.
Show me your ring, you can't turn the back. That ring with the elephants.
Can you take a picture?
And I cannot turn my back.
Sometimes when you visit the place and when people come to you and like ask for, do you want a tour guide or something, it is so like annoying. He just slipped from this situation and left me with the guy, and sometimes we do that, we take turns. So
Slipped? Annoying? Like, leave me alone. Go away. We're here doing things. You know what I mean? What we're looking at there, not this one, guys, but that one. And these branches right in the middle is a chopping, I'll call it, or a cutting of the tree. Please tell me the story.
to be honest, I don't know exactly what it is, but I think they have bought like a branch, like a small plant of the real Bodhi tree from India, and then they have planted it in the middle, and then people like started to worship it and get blessings from it, and they have built all these stuffs around it.
And the Bodhi tree, okay, a cutting has been taken from this tree. This is a piece of the tree from there, and now we have a whole new tree from the cutting.
This specific Bodhi tree like is very like important to the Buddhist people in Sri Lanka. The first place, I mean like as a Buddhist person, the most important place will be the Temple of Tooth Relic, because it's a relic from the Buddha. And then secondly, the Bodhi tree, which we call as the Sri Mahabodhi. Sri Mahabodhi like is very important because this is the place like under this tree Lord Buddha attained his enlightenment. So this is also very important place for the Buddhist.
We are about 15 minutes in. Not sure if you're seeing this or not. The only other place this has happened to me, and I actually took a photo, is Dubai. Sri Lanka is a hot, hot country. So yeah, the significance of the moonstone, the semicircular moonstone, a common archaeological feature in many temples in Sri Lanka. So the semicircular moonstone, a common architectural feature in many temples in Sri Lanka, is called Sandakara Pahana in Sinhala, and symbolizes samsara, the endless cycle of birth and the pains associated with it.
This is the...
And again, touching, as thousands of years old. Steps, stones and structures. Okay, now we're going into the main temple.
Can you hold this one?
Of course I can. I have got blessings. Situ's got his Polaroid out. The beautiful dark. Even some wet Hessian sort of mats coming in there. That's quite nice. These mats are wet, which is like cooling. Yeah. Okay. So I've worked it out. That is because. Oh, there's my photo, guys. Oh, that's cute. Got no upper body anymore. Because when you eat late and you sleep less and you don't exercise and you sweat, oh, that's weight loss for you. Just amazing. Original steps. And if you will, you'll have to walk on the Hessian. How's those feet going for you there, Situ? So keep walking on the concrete. No, do it. Stone. I'm saying it's hot. That's what I'm saying. That's gorgeous. Just there, these elephants. Wow. And wow. Here we are. The sacred city of ARUNADAPURA. Can't say it. Here we are. The sacred city. May I?
They have different kind of things here. Stones.
May I give an offering?
Yeah. I think that's it.
These are the old flower sheds. I'm giving you my own offering.
This is like one of the biggest stupas in Sri Lanka. This was built like hundreds and thousands years ago by a king called King Dutugamnu. So he has done all this work towards the Buddhist people and the Buddhism. He have built several stupas, but this is the main one.
When you got to walk on the concrete though, so glad the Hessian bags are down there and been watered, because my goodness me, but this stupa, amazing to just be there, to see it, the size of this thing. I think it was painted. I think it's been like refurbed, but yeah, amazing. This was obviously another one of the particular things that I wanted to see in Sri Lanka. Thought I'd get some real fisheye mobile footage. Perfect sun behind the clouds moment. Just huge. I don't think you can get a feel, can you, Situ, for the size of this thing
Yeah, it's really huge.
when you're here? But yeah, it's a stand back situation. Very nice.
Phil was really good at driving actually at that day. It is because Sri Lankan roads can be very terrifying sometimes because of the local drivers mostly. I mean, like, I'm not complaining, but it's scary. So I was holding into my dear life in the left seat. He's a pro actually. Like, I never thought that he will drive this way like in Sri Lanka, because I thought for foreigners it can be very intimidating, if that's the word. Yeah, like it can be intimidating sometimes for foreigners, but he did it really well.
And then we finally get to Anuradhapura to, what's it called?
Ruwanwelisaya Mahasaya.
Ruwanweli
Mahasaya.
Ruwanwelisaya
Mahasaya.
Saya.
Yeah. Ruwanwelisaya.
Can't say it. It's a temple. Just giving everybody a pre-warning too. This might be one of those days where Situ never tells me the time frame of how long things will be, because 2 minutes is 20 for him. So, and I'm a hunger person. I will eat and eat all the time, and within the hour it'll be, oh yeah, I'm hungry, and then within 2 it'll be, I think we should start looking for food, and then within 3 you're all gonna die if I don't eat